guys, it's time for day 4 of our basketball unit. Today's going to be about shooting the basketball. I'm outside, but I don't have a basketball goal today. So maybe just like you at home, you may not have a basketball goal to shoot on, but you can still practice the different ways that you're supposed to shoot the basketball. So we're going to start first with an acronym of BEEF. Okay, so when you're shooting, you always want to remember BEEF. So the B stands for balance. So whenever you shoot, you do not want your feet to be real close together, okay? And you also don't want them to be super far apart. You want to have your feet about shoulder length away. Okay, usually when you shoot, you'll also have the foot that when the hand that you shoot with, that foot will probably be a little bit out in front of your other foot. So if I shot with my left hand, my left foot would be out a little bit. So you want to make sure you have good balance. Okay, so that's the B of BEEF. The first E stands for elbow in. Okay, so your elbow needs to be under the ball. That means you should not have a chicken wing out here. Okay, so your elbow is under the ball because when you shoot, your elbow, all you have to do is lift your arm straight up and then your hand towards the basket. All right, so balance, elbow in. Okay. The second E is eyes on the target. So for me today, my target is going to be against the wall. So this is the garage and I drew a small box, okay, to act as my goal. You can do that as well, or you can just, I did that just so I can have something to aim towards. You don't have to, but it does give you somewhere to aim, so that's why I drew the box. So eyes on the target. So I have my balance, my elbow in, and my eyes are towards the target. Now, if we were at a real goal, your eyes will be towards the front of the rim. So whenever you're looking at the goal, your eyes should be at the front of the rim where you're shooting at because you want the ball to go right over it. If you're to the side of the goal, right next to it, then it's good to aim for that corner of the box, the white box that's above the goal. If you aim for that corner and it hits the corner, it's going to go in pretty much every time. So I have balance, I have elbow in, I have eyes on target, and F for BEEF is follow through. So once I have my other 3 ready, follow through means that once I let go of the ball, my hand's going to reach down like this. This means that you're pointing towards your target. If my follow through is out here, that's not correct and the ball is going to go that way. Okay, so I want my follow through towards the goal like I'm reaching into a cookie jar on the top shelf. Okay, so once you're ready to shoot, you should look like this, and then once you shoot, okay, then I'm following through. So if you can practice, okay, and aim towards your target, if you're going straight towards your target, then that means you're doing it correctly. Another thing you can do is shoot straight up in the air, and then the ball should land right in front of that foot, right where you're shooting. The ball also should have backspin to it, okay? If you're following through correctly, then the ball will be spinning backwards. So if you watch, once I shoot, okay, that ball is landing right in front of me. You can see the ball spinning backwards. That's because it's going off my fingertips. Okay. Also, when you hold the ball, see how there's space in between the ball and my palm? I'm not holding my palm against the ball like this. Okay, it's up on my finger pads and I have space in between. Another way you can practice shooting without a goal is to lay down. You might want to do this with a towel on the ground, or you can do it in the grass or maybe on the carpet in your house. But if you lay down, you can also practice shooting and following through and getting that backspin on the ball. Okay? And it should come right back down to you. So your wrist, okay, should pop following through like that. So when you're shooting, make sure you have that backspin to the ball. If the ball is just going straight up like this and there's no spin to it, then you're not following through correctly, okay? So, if you do have the means to make a target on the wall, you could get a friend or a brother or sister or parent, and you could play one-on-one. So it just acts the same way. So you could do layups, okay? You can shoot it from different ways, but that's a way that you can play against another person if you're wanting to play a game without a goal. So, hope you guys have a good Thursday. Make sure you get outside and play. We'll see you tomorrow for our last lesson of basketball.